Okay, so in this video we're just going to talk briefly about the concept of a legal entity. In the last video I talked about the accounting entity assumption, and that was saying that it's the assumption that in accounting the business and the person are separate. Now, the legal entity assumption is the question, really, if a business does something wrong, should the owner be held responsible for that in a legal context? So let's say someone comes into your store and they slip on a banana peel. Do they sue your business or do they sue you? Now that really depends upon the business structure that you have. All right, now a few common types of business structure are sole traders. We've got partnerships. And then we have companies. We have private companies. And we have public companies. Okay, so probably the most common type of business, or like if you were personally going to start up a business, let's say you started a lawn mowing business, you would probably enter your business as a sole trader. Or if you had a friend that you wanted to enter it into, you'd enter it as a partnership. Now, the danger here is that if you're driving along in your lawnmower and you run over someone's dog, in a sole trader or in a partnership structure, you as an individual are considered to be the same entity as your business. So if they're suing your business, they're suing you. Anything that you own, your house, your car, anything at all, you're liable for that. And that's what we call unlimited liability. So the nice thing about sole traders and partnerships are they're very, very easy to set up. In order to register that business, very, very simple. The downside is if you stuff up and you get sued, all of your money, any money that's in your wallet, anything that you own, your car, your house, your boat, your jet ski, your TV, anything is, well, there's limits, but anything pretty much, if somebody sues you, they're suing you. Okay, now the other thing, private companies and public companies. Now these get set up slightly different. They're more complicated to set up. They're more expensive to set up. But the really nice thing about a private company and a public company is that they have limited liability. In a legal sense, a public company or a private company is considered to be its own being, its own entity, which means that if you slip on a banana peel in Coles or Woolworths, Woolworths is a public company, which means that you can't sue a person for that. You can't sue the CEO of Coles if you slip on a banana peel. The only thing that you can do is sue Coles itself, the business. There's no one person whose house is going to get repossessed for that. And that goes the same for private companies. If a person, one singular person, owns a private company, he's done that to save himself from any kind of liability that might happen, that his business might any wrongdoing that his business might do does not come back to bite him. Okay, so just reiterating here, we talked about the accounting entity assumption. That says that a person and his business are considered to be two separate things. When you're keeping the books, you consider his money to be separate to the business's money. Even though he probably puts some money into the business, they're considered two separate things when it comes to accounting. Compare that to the legal entity. The legal entity says that if you're a sole trader or a partnership, which a lot of you would be if you started a small business, you have unlimited liability. If someone sues the business, they sue you. There's no difference. Whereas a private company or a public company, anything traded on the stock exchange, has limited liability. You would have seen these before. LTD, limited. LTD for short. So it might be proprietary limited. Okay, that's the legal entity assumption. That's it. That's all you need to know.